Hello. Uh, Good afternoon. It is February the 5th, and I'm fucking pissed. Um, why I'm pissed is because, as you guys may know, I, I just been having a little bit of a tough week. Just a little bit. Not too bad. Basically, I've been, um, I've been going back and forth between the Veteran Affairs office and work. And I mean real employment, not this DoorDash shit I'm doing. Which, by the way, the DoorDash is actually why I'm pissed. But let's let me get into the week first. So basically, I got people calling me left and right from the VA, asking me this, asking me that, want documentations. They want me to get shit that I don't even have anymore, and I don't even know how to get, and they don't know how to get, and it's it's annoying. And so there's that. What's next? No, it's just there's a. Why do I keep talking? Have you guys ever noticed I talk that way? Fucking always saying anyways, what's next? Or oh no, yeah. It's fucking annoying. Like I'm actually fucking annoyed with myself right now. Like I honestly wish I was a fucking different person at the end of the day. Because I hate repeating language. I hate repeating the same fucking shit over and over again. It's fucking annoying. And it's fucking annoying that Uh, I, I don't know, man. I guess I'm just frustrated. That's what it is. I'm just fucking frustrated, and I don't know what the fuck to do. Yeah, this fucking what do you fucking call this? This fucking job, was actually pretty easy. The job itself, me working at that hospital was actually pretty easy for the most part. I just had to do basic shit like donate blood, so they know if I have any kind of infections and all that goodness. And then they want to know like if I ever had sex with another man, and they want to know if I can see pretty good and a whole bunch of shit. Overall, it went fine. Um, but also, um, trying to make money. I'm trying to make ends meet to survive a little bit because I need to afford shit that I can't afford right now. Like I actually have to buy uniforms for my job. I have to get groceries because like there's barely anything in my house. Um, I have to afford gas and stuff like that. And so I've been door dashing as I said before. The new thing though for me is that I've been drinking more water, and at least I've been trying to drink more water because I have to. I've been trying to donate some blood. This is the blood. There's a clinic right down the road from me that, like, if you donate some platelets, you can get like $100 per visit, up to 5 visits in 30 days, which is not bad. That actually might help a little bit. So trying to do that. I feel like a junkie because that's all I see in there. It's fucking junkies trying to get money for some weed or some meth or whatever they fucking like to do. Um, which Alrighty. Um, Sorry for that. Looks like my microphone died. I know that my friend, uh, he said that my mic died last week, and apparently there was a cut on the podcast, and so I'm gonna try to avoid that this week. I'm charging the mic that died now. I'm using the secondary mic. Um, if you guys noticed that my voice is a little deeper on this one, it's just because I'm using an effect. I don't really like listening to my voice. Sometimes when I'm listening to my podcast, um, my actual podcasts, like the other ones that I listen to, It sounds great. And then when it turns to mine, my personal one, then I hear myself and I just want to fucking throw up. So I understand if you guys have this, a similar feeling. Um, what was I? The blood bank, right, or the clinic, whatever it's called. So yeah, I get $100 and per visit and all that shit. And did I mention, just in case I didn't? No, I was just thinking like when you go to the clinic, they check up and down your arms, right? Behind your arms, in front of your arms, and your hands. And I think I think that's why I see like junkies in there, right? Like fucking crackheads and shit like that inside the clinic. Because I think they moved on to, instead of putting in their arms, I think they moved on to putting in their feet or legs or some shit because um yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing that I could think of. But when I went to the clinic, I'm not gonna lie, I also had a frustrating time in there too. Like the workers were nice, like the ladies seemed nice, ladies, not just fine. They give you a bag of goodies because they want to make sure that you don't faint and shit. So they give you some shit to eat when you're done, and so it can spike your blood sugar. And yeah, so the workers were great. It's the people that I had a fucking problem with. So basically, I was the first time donor, right? I never went to a place like that before to donate blood, so I can get some money. So really, it's not donating, selling blood. Um, but yeah, so I fill out the shit. I watch this 18-minute long fucking video, and I'm just waiting to get seen. And I see this chair, right? I see this chair, and it's like no one's around this place, no one, and it's still considered to be the part of the lobby. But I'm a loner. Like I like being by myself. It brings me peace because if you're sitting in front of me, I can't help but judge people or like picture. Hey, sorry about that. Got a phone call from the missus. It cut off a little bit. But yeah, to go back to the lobby. No, like I said, judge people or I picture on like if I'm gonna fight them or some shit. Like I got some tendencies about me, which I'll get into in a moment. Because that actually happened this week too. So what was I gonna say? So yeah, like I'm sitting there by myself, enjoying life. Right, I'm on my phone. I'm just waiting patiently to be called to the back to get my like little physical going on, and and I noticed something, right? Which is this big motherfucker. All right, I mean big, right? Like I thought I was big. This motherfucker took three of me. Okay, he was big, and he's on the line for like first time donors too. I'm like, oh shit, ah fuck, because I'm already like thinking like every time I'm sitting somewhere by myself, it just so happens that motherfuckers love sitting right next to me. It never fucking fails, right? And they love sitting next to me. It could be like five fucking chairs between us, but nope, they gotta sit right next to me. Makes no goddamn sense. And so, wow, I just thought about something. Maybe it's true. I'll tell you what I thought about in a moment. So like, so he's doing the same thing I'm doing, right? He's listening to videos or watching videos and waiting and shit like that. And then he comes over to my area, and guess what he does? Yep, he sits right fucking next to me. Like, what the fuck? I don't like that shit. I don't like bro. Like I need breathing space. You're like 500 pounds, and you're fucking in my space, bro. Like you take up the bench. Why can't you just fucking sit somewhere else, right? Like when you go to a fucking urinal, right? Do you go to the urinal right next to another guy, or do you at least give that one urinal spacing? Right? I always give the one urinal spacing. Even if there's two urinals only in the fucking bathroom, I'll wait until the one guy is done pissing because I'm not going to stand next to him. I'm not doing that. I'll wait. Or I'll go to the fucking toilet and just lift up the seat and just piss. But what was I saying? No, it's just it fucking frustrated me. Like well, this fat fuck is just sitting next to me, and then I didn't notice it. He noticed it obviously, but I didn't notice it. But there was this fucking fridge, like a little mini fridge, right next to me, and I'm thinking this mini fridge has like water or something, like because it's the lobby, maybe they want to like be fancy. It's like, oh, here's a water, stay refreshed. But no, that's not what happened at all. He opens this motherfucker, and you know what's in there? Ice pops, right? Fucking ice pops, right? One of those, I guess, to get your blood sugar up or something. And all I'm hearing is this motherfucker next to me just fucking slurping that shit. Not even slurping that shit. Oh, God. I'm hearing his fucking breath and slurping up and down this motherfucker. Like, it's pissing me the fuck off. Like, I don't want to hear all that shit. I don't want to hear your digestion. I don't want to hear you fucking living your life. I don't want to hear that. I was praying for a fucking heart attack at that moment, either for one of us, because I did not want to live through that shit. Like it was pissing me the fuck off. Anyways, like he was done. He finally finished it, and because he's a fat fuck, he finished it after 5 minutes, and I was like, oh god, it's over. It's over. Whatever. But because he's a fat fuck, I gotta hear the like he's snoring breathing. Like that's how he is. He's so fucking fat that his body can't figure out if he's awake or if he's asleep. Because like why? Because half his fucking body is being suffocated by his goddamn arteries that they can't even tell you're goddamn awake or not. That's all I'm fucking hearing. Fucking annoying. I wanted to fucking drown this motherfucker. And then I hear him go for seconds. I, 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 I was about. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was about to slit his fucking throat and give that bank a whole bunch. All they can eat blood. Okay. That motherfucker had enough blood for 5 families. Okay. Like I was livid, and hence why I want to lose weight because I'm not trying to be that motherfucker. Like he inspired me to not be that obese because I don't want that. I love food, but I don't. I love breathing too, But I don't. I was just so glad. I was just so glad that literally after I heard the plastic opening and he was about to on that fucking on that fucking ice pop that I got my name called. And, I go into this room and this is a little girl fucking with platinum hair with the Naruto badges on her coat and stuff like that. And we're just talking. And then I can hear this fat fuck from the lobby. I'm still getting irritated. Like, I don't even have good hearing. I don't. I have tinnitus. Like, or I think that's what you call it when your fucking ears are ringing. I got that shit from the good old US of A Army. And I'm not supposed to hear this guy, but I hear him clear as a whistle or whatever the fucking saying is, and it was just pissing me off. But yeah, that's what pissed me off about the blood bank. I mean, like I said, the workers were nice. That girl was nice. I went to the back. Another girl was trying to draw my blood, which they were all nice. But I got a lot of attention when I went back there because basically what happened was that they couldn't get my blood for a long time, right? Like they're going arm to arm trying to find a vein. They can't fucking find veins on me. It's been like that most of my life. My veins are just too small, especially where they want it, which is right there, like the where your elbow meets, your forearm and your upper arm. I don't know what you call that, bicep, tricep, whatever it's called. Um, but Hey guys, sorry again. The shit fucking the microphone keeps fucking breaking up. So I'm just going off straight from the phone this time. Looks like both mics needed to be charged. So we here now. Honestly, I went off in a whole fucking tangent about my next thing. All right, so let's move on from the blood clinic for a second because it looks like that's where I left off. So I'm gonna go back to my tangent before, which was door dashing, right? So basically, what happened yesterday is that, well, I should say happened today, which is I got reported for stealing. I'm calling it stealing. This is what basically I woke up to. Well, not. Uh, I've been door dashing. Other than supplying blood, I've been trying to like, get money other ways, which is door dashing. I need this fucking money. All right, like, but basically, um, what what was that saying? So basically, I'm trying to fucking make money by delivering food and shit. And yesterday, I got my very, 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 very first order. I saw this juicy, delicious fucking tip sitting there for me, which is $18. $18, baby. All right, it was wonderful because if anybody's DoorDash before, you guys should know the average tip is maybe mediocre $3 or as high as like $7. That's like the average, right? It varies on the order, but that's pretty much the average here. And you do enough deliveries, like I'm pretty much averaging like maybe $100 a day, which it's decent. It's like if you divide that up to an 8-hour shift or something, it's like I think it's like $15 an hour or some shit like that. Um, so what was I saying? So it's just money to get me by, right? To keep up with the bills, so I'm not getting evicted for paying my car note, shit like that. And I really need this money. And so I see the $18. I'm like, oh fuck yes, thank you, great start for the day, right? That's like 3 orders in one for me, and I happily accept it, and I fucking I take my car over to this restaurant. It's Red Robin, by the way. I've never had Red Robin in my goddamn life. I never sat down, had a meal. I never met the people. I never tasted the burgers. I never done anything. Okay, I never even tasted the juice. Okay, so Red Robin is foreign to me. I never had it. And I'm sure I haven't had other fucking restaurants either. Okay, but Red Robin, I never tasted in my life. And so that's to me that's key to this story because what happened was is that I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. It's like 15 minutes, and I'm waiting patiently for them to finish up with this food. And I see why it's taking so long. Because as soon as they come out with the food, it is a huge order of food. I've delivered food before. I have never seen as much food as I have when I picked up for fucking Red Robin. So I'm like, oh, that's why it's an $18 fucking tip. So I see this. And what I do is like, okay, I just pick it up or pick up the juices or the drinks, whatever. And I take my happy ass to fucking deliver these foods. And it's an 18-minute drive. So it's going to be a little bit of a long drive for me. Not too long, but, long for a delivery. And so I just do it, and I put on some music, and I just fucking go. I get there, and the instructions on the delivery pretty much states that they want me to leave it at the door. Okay. So with DoorDash, you have to do something when you leave it at the door, which is you have to take a photo. It's part of their requirements. You leave it at the door. You take a photo with the food in the door in the frame, so that way like the company can like see it and see, okay, like, is this your house? Like, I see that they have like an ornaments or whatever it is, and so I do it. But like I saw that there was a chair right next to the door. So that tells me that they do not want their food on the ground. So I'm over here being a nice guy. I could be petty and just leave it on the ground like they want me to. Um, but no, I'm going to respect people's food. And I take it off the ground, I put it on the chair. Make sure no ants or bugs or animals get to it. And I took my photo, right? Everything is in the photo. The chair, the food, the door, the house number, everything. And I walk away. As I'm walking away, I just see this fucking woman, or a kind of a Karen, a little bit. Um, but she's honking at me, beep 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 beep, like almost aggressively. Like, you can't just talk to me, say excuse me, sir. Like, I'm literally walking right by you, but you want to be in your car honking at me. Like, just talk to me. And she's like yelling at me, like, "Who are you? Who are you?" And I'm like, "I'm DoorDash. Like, I'm delivering food, lady." She's like, "What are you doing here?" I just said I'm delivering food. And she's like, "Oh, okay, sorry." And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So I get in my fucking car and I drive away. And then the reason why I say this particular delivery is because today I woke up saying that, like, oh, well, not woke me saying it, but the company was saying that they never got their food. Really? Really, they never got their food, huh? So all that food, you think I magically just walked away with it? Even if I did, why wouldn't they report it sooner? Why did I get a report fucking today? Or like, it's just pissing me off, right? And it's preventing me from fucking working today. Like, I can't get my money today. I submitted a dispute, but I can't even get my fucking money because they want to practically saying that I stole the food, right? In a very corporate way, they're saying that I stole the food. And like, I get that there's holes in this whole like self-employment shit, but I don't know, man. It's just, I don't think people understand what they're doing to other people when they do that. And I know some other people don't even fucking care. Like, it's like, it's not my wallet. It's not my life. Why should I fucking care? And you know what? That pisses me off because, like, even when I submit complaints to things, I'm fair about it. Like, if I, let's just say I'm missing a burger from my McDonald's order and stuff, I'm just coming in for the burger. That's it. Like, hey, I'm missing this burger. And if they want to be like, oh my God, we forgot your fries and your burger and your drink. No. Just a burger. Everything's great. Everything's delicious. I just want the burger. I'm that kind of person. I just complain on the things that's fair to complain about. That's it. And I don't even complain like that. I complain in a civil matter too. I don't actually like yell or anything. But these motherfuckers piss me the fuck off. Like, I know where they live too. So I can just like, I want to be petty, fucking throw a bag of fucking horse shit at their goddamn door or some shit, or piss on it, or light their fucking front yard on fire. Like, I'm that petty because that's my mom's genes inside of me talking. But because my mom was that fucking crazy, and hence I have the craziness in me somewhere. But because I am aware of that, I choose not to. Right? I choose to be a civilized person. But you're messing with my fucking money, bro. Like, don't fucking mess with my goddamn money. Like, who the fuck are you, man? So basically, I think that's what happened. Like they reported that the meal never got to them, and I'm sure DoorDash fucking refunded them for the inconvenience. And then they told me, yeah, man, like you can't be doing that. You get no money. Like I don't know, man. Just I live a very simple life. Uh, I don't know. So that's what that's what's pissing me off. Um, what else is pissing me off? Oh, the Super Bowl is pissing me off. The Super Bowl. And I think everybody knows why. I think if you're listening to this podcast, I think you know why. All right? Fucking feeling 22 over here. Blowing. Like, this whole Travis Kelsey and this Taylor Swift bullshit is pissing me the fuck off. All right? I'm gonna give you some insight about this. Just a little bit. All right, I'll give you my two thoughts. And if you're a fucking Swiftie, well, fuck you, because I'm tired of your shit too, thinking that you're above everybody else. Listen, if specifically family members who are listening to this podcast, all right, they know for a fact that Taylor Swift was on my radar from the very beginning. And I'm not calling myself a Taylor Swift fan. Like I do like her music. Don't get me wrong, you know. Like she got on my radar when she still had her little mid of fucking soda accent, where she's fucking from. But the thing about her is that I just wanted to fuck her, right? I just wanted to fuck her even since I was young, right? That's all I said. I know. Young Taylor only she's built like a twig. Okay, and she was a twig for a very long time until recently. Now she has some meat on her bones, but no, I wanted to fuck Taylor so bad. And you know what? I used to be open about it. I didn't care. I told people like, yeah, no, I'll fuck Taylor. And they'd be like, Taylor, why Taylor? She's so and I'm like, yo, that's what I want. Don't judge me on who I want to fuck. You don't gotta fuck her. I get to fuck her if I want to. Well, I'm speaking like if I even had the chance. But no, that I definitely had like a little celebrity crush on that broad, and you know, like even my own sister, she was like telling me like, Taylor, like, why would you want to be with her? She always like she always goes through her men's and her mans. Like she just keeps dating and dropping them and dating them and dropping them. And I'd be like, that's just because she haven't met me yet. That's pretty much it. That's okay. She's just going through it. But she'll eventually catch up. That was like my fantasy. But yeah, no, I was on that shit for a long time. I don't know what happened though. Like, maybe I can do some research, but I don't know what happened when it went from Taylor Swift was Taylor Swift, you know, just a regular, you know, celebrity, you know, like, I don't know. I was used to her doing arenas and stuff, but somehow, like, it almost seemed overnight that she went from arenas to stadiums. And I didn't even know how, like, I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, so it seemed like every time I've ever talked about me wanting to fuck Taylor Swift, the whole world that I've ever talked to just seemed like they didn't agree with her like me. They always wanted to, like, you know, they always hated Taylor Swift and stuff like that. And it was very odd to see the same people being like, oh my god, Taylor Swift, she's a goddess. Oh my god, like you like Taylor Swift? Like, ugh, you're such a peasant. Like, that's what I'm getting. And it's become almost a laughing stock at this point. I'm seeing politicians talking about it. I'm seeing Obviously, the men talking about it because of Travis Kelsey. I'm seeing women talking about it because like it's so gross. I saw this thing on TikTok, bro. Right? It was like a guy calling into a radio station asking for advice, and his wife is also on the other line, and they're having like a domestic dispute where this guy actually won like free Super Bowl tickets. Which, by the way, I looked it up, not cheap. Um, the cheapest motherfucking ticket I found for the Super Bowl was 10 grand, bro. I don't got fucking 10 grand laying around. So yeah, so 10 grand for one person, and that's not even the good seats either. It's like one of those bullshit seats. So so the, this guy won tickets, free tickets, 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. Him and he could bring whoever he wants to the Super Bowl, and like he wants to bring his best friend. Now his best friend and him has been friends watching football every fucking Sunday, Monday, whatever it is, Thursday to since they were kids, right? So that they've been big football fans, and he wants to bring his best friend, and the wife is upset because it's like her birthday, and the husband's like, yeah, we can do anything for your birthday the day before or the day after the Super Bowl if that's okay because it's not cheap tickets. And she's like upset because she wants to go, and she's not even a fan of football. She just wants to go for fucking Taylor Swift. Like, really? I'm not even sure if this fucking broad is performing at the Super Bowl. I heard it was like J Lo or some shit. I could be wrong, but this broad is not even at the Super Bowl like performing. This broad is fucking probably in the stands cheering for her little boyfriend, and I don't know. I'm sure he's a nice guy, she's a nice girl, whatever. But like, it's become like that. It's almost like a like its own like little feudal war going on. All I'm hearing is like Super Bowl this, Taylor Swift that, Travis Kelsey this, prevent defense that, and I don't even know where that word came from. I'm just hearing the words prevent defense in my head. Um, I don't know. I'm sick and tired of it. I like at this point, I don't even want to fuck Taylor anymore. Like I'm used to the odd girls, right? Like girls that people overlook. I love fucking them because they got something to prove. Where Taylor, it's just she's become too gaudy. Where I'm like, I don't know. Is this like did she acquire Michael Jackson level fame at this point? Now I'm not saying her reputation. I'm saying the amount of fans. Like you know what I mean? I remember seeing like Michael Jackson just open up his window and like fucking there's like waves of people waiting outside his fucking window. Like that's how big Michael Jackson was. I wonder if Taylor is now at that level. I don't know. But yeah, man. So that's what's been pissing me off. It says I don't know. My mom is asking me if I want to go to the Super Bowl, like little house party and shit like that, eating chicken wings, and I personally don't want to do it. Um, I don't want to even leave the house to be honest. I don't even want to watch the Super Bowl because this shit's become ridiculous at this point. The I'm sure the cameraman is going to be focused on Taylor more than the fucking game. Like, and remember last year, like they fucking did the whole two-story NFL shit on Disney Plus. Like, I wonder if I'm gonna see like a little fucking Taylor Swift bobblehead in the fucking corner somewhere. I don't even know. I don't even know. I used I gotta pick a new celebrity crush or something. I mean, like I still like Natalie Portman and shit. Like she's still sexy even for her getting up there. I don't know. Um, but yeah. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about this week was that, as I said, I've been busy, and I'm going through something where, like, what do you call it? It's a program for it's a program for veterans, and basically, it's kind of like an all inclusive program where if you're approved, this particular place would get what do you call it? Fly you out to Boston. They pay for your hotel. They pay for your treatment, which is like gonna be like part physical, therapy. They even hook you up with a nutritionist. It's actually pretty cool. It's all funded by the Red Sox, so it's a little, but Um, um, but as I'm talking to this guy, he's doing like a interview with me, asking me some questions like, "Oh, have I ever been arrested? Have I ever blah blah?" And as I'm talking to this guy, I'm noticing a pattern which I didn't think it was that bad until I started talking out loud. Which is like he's asking me, "Have I ever been arrested for violence?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, yes, I have. I've been arrested because I insulted somebody, not insulted, assaulted somebody." And it's like, "Oh, okay." Um, Now, what kind of thoughts go through your head when you get angry? And I'm just telling him like, "Yeah, I just want to like fuck somebody up." Blah blah. And I'm like, he's asking me all these questions, and I'm just like noticing like I'm a violent person, and I consider myself to be cool, calm, and collected. But like, I've never realized how violent I was until after all these questions. And he's just ensuring me, no, it's okay. Like, we're all here, we're all friends, we can talk, blah blah blah. And I'm just like thinking like, is this guy scared of me? Like, am I not gonna get approved because he's afraid that if something goes wrong, I'm just gonna fuck somebody up? I don't even know, man. I'm just. It bothered me a little bit. It bothered me that I didn't realize how violent I was until I started speaking about it. And the thing about it too is that I'm even trying to look up joining a gym that that allows me to be violent. Like kickboxing. Like mixed martial arts, shit like that. Because I feel like it will be a healthy outlet to kind of release this anger. But no, I'm like thinking what's making me so goddamn angry. Like I'm still trying to figure that part out. Like I'm on my journey, but it's gonna take time. Anyways, guys. So yeah, again, this is another late podcast, and you know what? It might be a late podcast. I know I wanted to aim for Sunday, and I just want you guys to have something to listen to over the weekend, right? Because I'm sure everybody's on Sundays are being, getting ready for work on Monday. They just want to relax. And, maybe my voice is not that relaxing for most. But I just wanted to be there for you guys on Sunday. But as of right now, it might not be true. Like, I might actually have to just do this whenever I can. And I hate being inconsistent, but that's what I've been for the last few podcasts, or more than a few. So it's Monday. I did it last Monday. I did it this Monday. So maybe Mondays might work. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. So I'll try for Mondays. For right now, at least. If this thing ever kicks off, then I'll fucking do more than just one podcast a week. Or maybe I'll just have a couple podcasts like kind of pre-built, right? Like have a bunch of interviews. I would like to do more interviews if I can. I like talking to people. I like digging, seeing like what makes people tick. Interviews are fun. They're easy, you know. So we'll do that. Anyways, y'all. Um, you guys have a great day. Thank you for listening to my shit and me ramble for a bit. And oh, um, never mind. I gotta call this motherfucker up. All right, guys. Thank y'all. Later.